Well, this is 20. Here we go.
Yeah. Hey, we're cut. Start over. Hey, welcome to Musicians Forced Podcast, episode 20.
Ooh, or Venti if you're at Starbucks.
Brandon over there, Mikey right here, Hugh behind the camera, and we got some Chicago shows coming up, dog.
Mm-hmm.
We got Villapalooza on August 2nd, and that's going to be dope.
We're playing at nighttime at Villapalooza this time.
Oh, yeah, we're not going to melt in the sun.
Yep, we don't have to die out there
awesome.
in the sun.
Yeah, I want to know if we can get a little tent, like a canopy or whatever out there. It'd be good to have a place to sell merch and stuff, but also just a place to get out of the sun.
Does Villapalooza happen during Lollapalooza?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know if they've stuck with it every year,
but
that's traditionally been the same weekend because that's how it started.
And also we have to mention...
Lollapalooza ain't coming up, is it? Is it the same weekend this year?
It's always Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have to mention that Hugh's dad is a plumber. Who was a plumber. He's retired. He took care of, he and his crew, the sanitation at Lollapalooza. He told me the story.
Oh, yeah. Which... Was there a specific story?
No,
or just
he
that
just said that he did it for a long time.
No, It is that weekend, man.
You see, your dad worked, he was a plumber, worked for the Park District in Chicago.
Yep.
And he said they always took care of the sanitation for Lollapalooza. I just thought that was cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, that's dope.
And one of his best friends actually...
like, you know who can clog a toilet? Slash.
The friend whose keyboard I have, the name on the back of it, Henry. He used, I can't remember exactly what his job was for the Taste of Chicago, but he had some pull there.
He was the alderman of hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
But like me and my brother played at like one of like the family stages at the Taste of Chicago in like 2000 or 19, maybe even like 1998.
Yeah.
It was just me and my brother playing Beatles covers and shit.
And
we were both wearing like tank tops with like an iron-on graphic that I made in like Windows. Like,
was that your band logo?
Windows 98.
Yeah, literally it was in like Microsoft Word.
Was it your band logo?
Yeah.
What was it?
It just said, I think it was Sullivan and Sullivan, and it had like clip art of like a piano and a shamrock or some shit.
Okay.
I still have it somewhere.
It's really cool.
Oh man, I'm just up there. Like I was young, but I still, we
need pictures.
Thomas and Jefferson.
I
were
want
still
a shirt.
making an appearance.
Oh yeah, I remember Thomas and Jefferson.
Dude. Yeah, I'll track that
down.
Find
the logo and make a shirt.
It's fucking yellow right now. It's just from being sweated and all that stuff. It was so nasty.
I don't want any with authentic Sullivan sweat stains.
No.
Well, I remember your dad talking about like the intricacies of the sanitation at Lollapalooza and like trying to figure out how they were gonna like run the clean water for everybody to drink and the sanitation for everybody to,
I can't imagine that.
That's a lot of turds, dude.
That's actually like takes a lot of brains it's a lot of infrastructure. You know what I mean?
You gotta wonder here. All right, ponder this. Some of these festivals get huge,
Get
right?
your pondering hat on.
Yeah, ponder away. Here we go. Some of these festivals get huge, right? The world didn't always have as many people. Do you think where the bubonic plague spread the fastest had less people in it than a modern festival? Because I bet you it was less people back then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was probably less.
We have streamlined ass washing or something.
Yeah.
You would think every one of those would be a plague fest with the amount of turds and sweat and ecstasy that's going through the crowd.
Yeah.
But yeah,
no.
Modern indoor plumbing has just gotten rid of so much of that because we don't have to
and microplastics, dude, make us immune.
And washing your fucking hands. I mean, like, there's a lot. Just being clean.
Them hippies ain't washing their hands.
Oh, hippies.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember when we came home from Michigan?
Man.
Fucking Electric Forest. Yeah.
Good God.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude, look, we're coming back from Michigan. We went out on a songwriting trip, right? Coming home. We went up there. Electric Forest people were all over the road. They were loading into their little
for 100
sex
miles
dungeon
in every direction.
Coming home on Monday, Electric Forest was letting out. We all the same hippies and wooks and all the stuff all over the place. Dude, we stopped at that gas station. I was about to
we had to
shit my pants. We go in there. There's some dude going down a K-hole, passed out in the gas station bathroom, door locked. Some other dude in front of me. He's about to pee himself. And I told the dude, I was like, look, this is 2025. I said, you want to sneak in the women's room? I'll watch the door for you, bro. I got you. Gas station lady's like, he can't go in there. I'm like, calm down.
You might shit all over
Republican.
your gas station.
Yeah, that's what I would have. I would have tried and been like, guess what?
Yeah, it's like I'm either shitting in the women's room or on the fucking Swiss cake rolls.
Dude, we were fucking on the way home, 30 miles from where is that? Electric Force happens in something Berry, Michigan. Not Burberry, but anyway. Rothbury. Yeah, Rothbury, Michigan. That's right. Anyway, we were 30, 40 miles from there on the way home. And even the McDonald's employees had fucking tie-dye McDonald's shirts that said Electric Forest on them.
Like official food of the Electric
40
Forest.
fucking miles away from this place.
Infestation.
I mean,
of hippies.
That's a huge festival.
It is.
You know, it's a big one.
And honestly, dude, I've looked it up online. It looks dope as shit.
Sure.
I would go.
It's a lot of it's like it's a hippie festival. So like you have a lot of jam grass, and then you're gonna have a lot of electronic music.
And then everybody takes mushrooms and they put neon lights up through the entire forest.
I think String Cheese Incident might have played.
Yeah.
And then
I think
a whole
Mo's
bunch of
been there.
a lot of electronic stuff, whatever. Something Jay Goldberg.
It is weird how like electronic, like EDM music and jam bands have like the same circle.
It's drugs. Sorry.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. You know? It's like it's hallucinogenic.
You like drugs.
Drugs and repetition too. You know,
we don't
a lot
judge.
Where you're not just switching gears every 2-3 minutes.
Hold on before anybody
drugs
starts
are awesome.
hating on me.
When I was a kid, I loved Dimetap. Shit was delicious.
It is drugs, but like I think it's the energy of it. You know what I mean? I think it's the energy that whatever you guys are doing, like if you're taking ketamine or fucking acid or whatever you're doing, like that energy.
Under the influence, it must relate, but to the sober ear, Grateful Dead and
they don't go together.
They don't go together in my head.
Who's the dude who plays with Darren sometimes? Real long hair, glasses.
Billy Strings. Sean.
He's Billy Strings.
Sean Schellenbrook.
Yeah. I remember.
Speak softly.
Softly. Yeah. I remember being in Darren's basement. It was like late at night.
Yeah, that was at the sausage
party.
fest.
Yeah. I remember being there.
Loyal order.
It was like end of the night, and I'm just sitting down there, drunk as shit, and like I had stopped playing. Or I think I was like maybe playing the keys a little bit. But yeah, I was just watching those two go at it. And would I choose to put that on in my headphones while I'm doing yard work or whatever?
But when you're sitting there fucked up.
But when I'm sitting there all fucked up, I was just like, yeah, get it.
Oh,
and they played the same song for probably 20 minutes. And
man.
I was digging it, especially because I was able to jump on the keys and just vibe out with it.
Yeah, you just kind of jam with it.
Yeah. So I could see like that. The EDM and the jam band stuff has that level of just like, we're just going to keep on it. You take a turn.
Yeah.
I'll take a turn.
I talk shit about it, and then I will go to sleep with like some black screen, 432 hertz sleep sound, and then my whole bedroom's like, but then I talk shit about jam bands.
He'll also go lay in the
It's fun, and their reactions are fun.
The salt water with the
hell man.
When's the last time you guys been floating?
Man, I ain't been floating for a minute, dude.
At least probably at least a year.
I got bone spurs, bone saddles.
Man, floating is where it's at.
I've still never been.
Still haven't done it. Oh, dude.
Deprivation tank.
Turn the lights out.
Mm-hmm.
Turn to no sound. You're like a brain in a glass jar.
Man, that's
you can't
terrifying
tell,
to me.
You can't tell. The water is so
It's not pitch
warm.
black. It can be pitch black if you want it to
I do pitch black. Take me elsewhere.
You can put like little glow lights on it. And you just the water's only like 2 feet
deep.
They
do. You got LED stars, or
just
you got this
ambient
there, green,
and then you'll have you put your music on if you want, or just dead silent, pitch black.
The water is the same temperature as your skin, so when you're laying there for a minute, you can't tell where the water ends and where your skin begins. You feel like a brain in a glass jar
until you float over to the edge, and you're like, God damn it,
dude! First time I floated, I hallucinated 2 different ways. Now, it wasn't like I was seeing shit, but it felt like I was moving. So the first time I floated, I felt like I was like going down a river or a stream sideways. Like I was going this, I was Tokyo drifting through the fucking water. But like I kept like reaching over with my hand and touching the wall and I wasn't moving. But in my brain, I felt like I was sliding sideways. And then the second time, like I was in there a little while later and it felt like I was doing fucking head over heels.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have pressure on some part of your body to calibrate, and say,
point of resistance.
Nothing.
I felt like I was just tumbling in space.
Yeah, nothing.
And it was wild.
Yeah, because if you had even a little bit of that water feel to say like this is down.
And then the Float Decatur, the Wellness Collective down in South Shores. Once you're done, even if you got it, no sound, no lights or anything, whenever your float's done, they play an instrumental version of the Pixies. Where's My Mind?
Oh, shit.
So it's like bing, 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 bing.
And then the water starts draining out, and then they have this awesome shower.
Oh, you gotta shower off before you get in and after you get off. You get the salt off you. But it's one of them fucking rain on you.
And you can stay in there as long as you want. It's got like a teak wood floor to it. And it's a big ass rain head. So good. You can just stay in there and do this.
And they got like the mint cucumber fucking body wash or whatever.
Yeah. Man, I'd be having them play
this podcast. Let's go right now.
Yeah. I'd be having them play the warm liquid goo phase complete sound effect from Austin Powers.
You can I've never done it, but apparently you can hook your phone Bluetooth up to it and play it through your speakers or play through speakers in the tank.
Speaking of hallucinating, I had two things. First of all, when I was younger, I've always been a big Beatles fan because my parents. And so when the anthology came out on cassette tape, I had all of them, my whole family, my parents. I didn't have to count it as a present for me. Like my parents wanted it. So I was listening to anthology tapes. And so I would just put it on and go to bed and sleep to it. I would just listen to old Beatles shit. And I remember like on one of them, there are multiple takes of Revolution Number 9. Which is the sound collage with, just like shit playing in reverse. And
they're just figuring it out.
And I fucking, I'm in 6th grade. And I wake up, pitch black room, and I just hear, and they're like kind of, and there's like some like British voices in the background. I remember waking up freaked the fuck out. Like, what the hell is happening? I was listening to the Beatles. It was Here Come the Sun 2 minutes ago.
That reminds me of when I was younger and my friend Ryan introduced me to Pink Floyd The Wall. And he had me just sit there and listen to it in headphones on a big ass stereo and shit. And because all the voices. Yeah. And they did the spatial shit back then, even where you like goes your left ear, your right ear, and stuff. And you're just like,
on a speaker that's cool, but in the headphones,
we were drinking Aftershock, and I was.
What's Aftershock?
Aftershock is a cinnamon schnapps with rock candy in the bottle. So you drink all the schnapps, and then you take a butter knife and you break up the rock candy. And then you eat the alcohol.
That's the Appalachian version of eating the worm.
He's not a natural fat. He tried to be a fat at one time, but then he always loses weight. I was born into the fat. You eat the rock candy.
This is terrible.
You eat the alcoholic rock candy.
Also,
that's better than Mad Dog 2020.
Well, Mad Dog,
which is making a comeback.
Mad Dog.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Is it really?
Oh, it's getting rebranded.
It's trending like a Four Loko, man.
Yeah.
I'm not big on Pink Floyd. Like, I don't hate him. I don't hate Pink Floyd. I don't hate him. Like, there's people who be like, "Oh my God, what are you talking about?" But like,
you don't like a lot of the bands.
You
aren't big on Zeppelin either, are you?
No, hell no. Like, but I think a big reason for not caring so much is not. I don't hate Led Zeppelin. It's just that my brother and his friends, growing up. Led Zeppelin is beyond my brother's time.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, my brother is too old to be into Led Zeppelin, but in the high school, for some reason, he and his friends, they all became big Led Zeppelin fans, and
I did too in the 90s.
They fucking played it to death. And I think a big reason for the Led Zeppelin thing, I think for those guys, for that crowd, was the movie The Doors with Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
And so then, like, a lot of 70s bands, they started listening to them.
Right.
Because my brother's best friend at the time, when they were in high school, he they all listened to the Doors, and then it became Zeppelin and everything else.
Wasn't like Dazed and Confused in that time?
Yeah,
too?
it was in there.
So, I mean, there was other things that were
it was in there, but like
bringing back that culture.
So Pink Floyd, you know, they all loved them too, and I'm just like, I respect them. I respect the music. I'm not into it, you know.
See,
hold on. There are other bands from those eras, like the 70s, or let's say the Eagles or whatever. Fucking love the Eagles. I think they were great.
I'd take Floyd and Zeppelin over the Eagles.
Fuck
personally.
that, dude.
See, I'm obeying.
Oh, dude, Eagles all day long over those two bands. Because to me, this just I'm about to get passionate. I'm gonna stop. But like to me, the soul of it, Eagles all day over both of those bands.
Yeah.
Also, John Bonham. You know, they talk about, you know, he's such a great drummer and this and that, and blah blah blah. Maybe he was at that time, but really, like, you know what I mean?
Well, I just never got into any of those bands past the radio shit.
There were so many other there were so many other musicians.
You didn't have enough friends to smoke weed when you were a kid.
Well, that's not true, but but most of them were listening to like Deftones and shit. Like they were really into like,
they were more modern.
Yeah. So
new album coming out soon from Deftones.
Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, I liked all those bands, but I liked what I heard on, like, you know, 97.1 The Drive in Chicago. You know, like if it was on there, I was like, yeah.
I gotta say this, like, I wasn't there in, you know, say when a new Led Zeppelin song came out,
right, in
the 70s, and it was revolutionary and everybody fucking loved it, you know.
Yeah.
So I grew up after that. I when I started playing guitar, you know, I was 9-10 years old. It was already the 80s. Shit. Yeah, Guns N' Roses came out like 87 or something like that. And so like it was already guitar rock, like super lead guitar rock shit. And so that's what I grew up on.
Van Halen.
So I had to go back. To check these other bands out, and I just couldn't get there, dude. But like I said, like a band like the Eagles, like or like Dire Straits, you know, Mark Knopfler, people like that, like goddamn, or Lindsey Buckingham,
Fleetwood Mac. I'll fuck with Fleetwood Mac.
Those guys were fucking amazing. Like I get that, like, because it's so soulful. And I know people would hate on me if anybody ever listened to this podcast.
But you know
what?
I
think you just hate British people.
No.
But also, like,
I love Eric Clapton.
I'm thinking about the things that you're talking Beatles. About, and they are very soulful. Where I think Led Zeppelin is plenty soulful in like the lyrics or intention, but
yeah,
but the songs, like,
they also sing about wizards and
exactly. That's
hey, to be honest with you, like what you guys are talking about right now,
yeah,
he digs the Hobbit shit more.
No, I would have never known about anything they've ever sung about because I never got that far.
Yeah,
the music to me doesn't speak to me enough to even pay attention to the lyrics.
No shit.
To be honest with you, that's the truth.
Really,
it's okay. Like, to me, it's just okay. And I know, like, right now I'm pulling a Graham Ween. Hey, Graham. I love Alice.
Shit sounds like it sucks.
I love Alice in Chains from the 90s, right? And our drummer, Graham Ween, would be like, that shit sucks. Fuck that. I hate that.
When you guys were younger, like, say in the 90s, all right? So that would be like high school, right?
For me, yeah.
Yeah. High school, junior high kind of thing.
Yep.
Did you guys ever have, like, people would be like, you can't like both. You have to like Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd. You have to like Metallica or Guns N' Roses or Megadeth.
It was Metallica or Megadeth.
You have to like Nirvana or Pearl Jam. You can't like them.
Oh, yeah, that was there.
It's like, oh, yeah. That shit was rampant.
That existed.
I'm like, actually, I like kind of all of them. So
I was never in with a popular enough crowd to be like held to that kind of scrutiny.
They'd be like, you have to like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, well, no, but I mean, even music style, I would have been like, I like this shit. I love fucking Beethoven, man.
Yeah,
I had like I won a trip to I won a fucking gift certificate to Borders,
right?
And I remember going there, and I got the fucking like compilation of Beethoven shit, so I could like listen to Moonlight Sonata.
Fuck yeah!
And they're like, why is our 7th grader buying a fucking Moonlight Sonata CD? And I'm like, this
Dude,
is my fucking jam. Yeah.
My gigantic CD book from when I had my first car with a CD player and you had to almost die on the way to school picking out your disc. Dude, I had fucking Slipknot. I had Wu-Tang Clan. I had Frank Sinatra and Jimmy Durant.
Hell yeah.
And shit like that. I had everything in that bitch. And it didn't matter. I had Tony Braxton. I had fucking Flaw and a bunch of other bands that you'll see playing at county fairs around here now that are hard death metal, whatever the fuck.
I actually just stumbled on my old CD, booklet.
Your Case Logic?
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I need to take some photos of it because it goes from Beethoven to Korn, to the Beatles,
dude,
to Insane Clown Posse. It's just like, you're like, who is this person? And I'm like, I don't know yet.
I had in my Case Logic, I had a CD of 1970s and 80s show tunes.
Nice.
Yeah. So like I would have, I remember in the
Sleepy
90s.
Hollow?
No.
Okay.
Just TV shows though. I had, what was the one Megadeth came out in the 90s was like,
Symphony of Destruction.
Yeah, Symphony of Destruction. That was in there. And right behind that was like the Showtune CD. And that had shit like the Jeffersons on it. It had like good times. Because every once in a while, I just throw that shit in.
Anyways, this has been Musicians Forced to Podcast. I'm Mikey. That's Brandon. Hugh behind the camera. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, comment, all that shit. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. Once we get to 500 subscribers on YouTube, we can start doing some extra shit. So please subscribe and tell your friends, share it out. We'll see you next time. Peace.